That'd be just way too easy. The biggest game of the day, and it's not even on TV. That's how they do it.
You talk about the trip that you guys have just earned to Phoenix as you head in the postseason on a good note.
Yeah, it's definitely what we were playing for. Is we wanted to finish higher up in the standings, and we felt like if we went out there and we won this game, we'd be starting playoffs on the right foot.
Talk about Phoenix. Jimmy just haven't played a few times this season. What are your impressions of that?
They're a young team, and they can skate. They got some guys that can put the puck in the net, and they've got some D that have some absolute bombs that can bring it from up top, and they got Briz, who's been playing great for him on the back end in net, and it's going to take a special effort for us, to go down there and beat them. But I think we can. We got the experience on their side, and I'm going to use that to my benefit and pick the guys' brains and follow their lead.
Not having to go to Vancouver versus going to Phoenix, not just in terms of the teams you play, but less travel, maybe less customs.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with customs or anything like that, and less travel, easier flight, it's a lot easier trip, actually.
Let's talk about, you guys are going into the playoffs, full steam since the Olympic break. Just talk about confidence level right now.
Well, we knew if as a team, if we just stuck around, and once we got everyone healthy, as a team, we would be able to go out and get the job done and get on to a roll. So as soon as we got healthy, the team just took over, and the lines started clicking, and everything just sort of has fallen into place here.
In case you have to play these guys again down the road, does it give you a little confidence? You've beat them twice in this building this year. No one else has.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been great matchups when we play them, and they've been tough, hard-fought games, and they've gone down to the wire, and a lot of one-goal games. So, two of them has been into overtime, one's in a shootout. So, I guess it gives us that little mental edge, but in the playoffs, it's a whole different game.
This was almost kind of like, it wasn't a playoff game, but it was kind of like it, other than it was 4-on-4 in OT, right?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit different, but, we'll take it. It's a win right now.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Jimmy, how good of a look did you get at that Taves goal, almost goal there in the second where you batted it off the line?
It wasn't even close. It was on my pad, and then I just swiped it away with my glove. It wasn't even close.
What are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Oh, it's nice climate. Thinking of buying a summer home there or a winter home or whatever. No, it's a good.
The least evil of the three as far as travel, right?
Well, that's exactly right. I mean, for us, that's all we talked about is let's have the best travel we possibly can. And, whether it was going to be them or whether it was going to be San Jose, our third choice travel-wise, to tell you the truth, was going to be Vancouver because of immigration. Just an extra hour and a half every time back and forth. So sometimes you get lucky enough and get what you want, but you better be careful what you want sometimes.
What are your impressions of Phoenix?
Well, they've got a good team. I don't think they're that much of a surprise in the fact that once you saw them get started and get rolling, they've been playing well all year. Dave Tippett, I think, is a real good coach. Done a really good job there, him and his staff. Bruscalov's solid in net. Maloney's done a real good job to add players so that they can continue to develop as they have this year. I think, obviously you don't get as many points as they have and win every night like they have unless you're a real good team. And so from 1 to 8 in the West now, I mean, there's going to be real battles, obviously. And so, we'll be ready to go.
Let's talk about what this team has done since the Olympic break. I mean, you were in 9th place and now you're in 5th.
Well, it's been good. We've had a great run. And saying all that, though, the most remarkable stretch for me was when we had no players, when we had 8 guys missing and the guys hung in there and they battled and they chipped away and we found ways to win games. To me, that's more remarkable than what we've done since the Olympic break. The Olympic breaks have been great, but we had skill to do it with. And when we were doing it, when we had no skill or not near as much, I thought that was impressive. And you got to give Howie credit. I think both goalies were really solid today. The goals that they gave up were just, good goals. And ideally, we knew coming in here that they're a real good team. We're a good team. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to play again.
Back to Phoenix, how much stock do you put in your advantages, experience?
Well, I guess it's like anything. If I'm coaching them, I say experience is overrated, and because I'm coaching us, I think experience is important. How's that? We're going to find out, aren't we?
How
does it usually shake down, though? Is
Well,
that the
you know, I don't
experience
know.
that
I
prevails?
think, you know, it's like anything. We like the fact that we've been here before, and yet being here before, you still got to do it again. It's all a new year, and every year someone writes a story, and obviously we have an opportunity this year. We like our group. Think we're battle tested. We think we got enough depth and experience, and you know, we've got good specialty teams. We should be fine.
Chris Galloff, from what you've seen of him.
Well, Briz played for me, and I don't know when he played for me, a long time ago now, but even then he was a great athlete and big kid, and he's the same now. Berkey's done a real good job there with him in that, you know, he's playing a quiet game, he's composed, he's battling hard, he's giving his team a chance each and every night. It's not like he hasn't been in the Stanley Cup playoffs before. He won some series for Anaheim. I know when Jiggy didn't play there, so he's done a real good job that way. He's going to be tough, but all goalies at this time of the year are going to be tough.
Your thoughts on the Hawks? Obviously, last year you played in the Western Conference Finals. If you meet down the road somewhere, do they seem like they're a more battle-tested team than the West?
Well, they've been through it before, so they understand what it takes. Their leadership will have evolved from that angle. Their back end, to me, now, if they get their guys back, is probably better. Getting House gives them another really veteran guy who knows how to play the game. So, to me, they're a good team. Now, there's lots of good teams. So, and only one of us gets to be real happy in the end, so we're going to find out.
When you've got a guy like Jimmy starting for you on this quest, and they've got somebody like Ante, that presents a whole...
Yeah, I guess what I would say to you is neither guy has won a playoff game yet, have they? We're going to watch. That's all I know.